Alright, here's another update video for anyone that's interested. Really starting to knock a bunch of stuff out here. Today's mission was to mount the normal, it's a SIYI A8 4K gimbal, and then tidied up the wiring. Is tidy. There's still some more stuff to do, so it's not really perfect, but and I organized everything that's in here, but I got the lid on, so I'm not even gonna bother taking that. I just want to make a short video. So go ahead, set up now. I can run the gimbal with this joystick, both gimbals with this joystick. Now the SIYI does not center on its own. And that's in follow mode. And if you set it to FPV, it won't tilt. So and the Taro, I finally got that set up pretty good. I had to add some weight. Don't mind that zip tie and the fishing weight there. I'm gonna get some self-adhesive lead weights to go on the one side to kind of balance it. It's definitely maxed out. But so I'm running a joystick here to run because you can't, there's not enough axes on the here link to run the gimbal and fly the plane and have rudder, and since it's not hand launched, I need the rudder. That airplane was set up with no rudder, and then the rudder axis was used as the pan, and then the scroll wheel was used as the tilt. So the issue that I'm having at the moment is, if you see, if I come over here and I disable the joystick, oh, now it's doing it. So these things, and that one's gonna max out then reset, but see, now I'm using the SIYI or the here link to control it. What's going on here? Why did that do that? Yeah, I have a feeling it did that because of the gimbals going crazy. So yeah, we got a problem here. Jeez. And you can't control with both the joystick and the RC. So what do you do? Gonna have to figure something out here. We'll get to the bottom of it. But for now, got the nose cone mounted. Everything is mapped and set up. This thing's in fly-by-wire mode, but yeah, this thing really took a dump on me. Let's see if I can put this thing in manual. I'll show you, set a little bit of trim. There we go. So, go ahead, set up now. I've got just a little bit of back or up elevator. Rudder is pretty well centered. That needs to be mounted, but I am waiting on, that's going to get mounted internally, and then I'm going to have a PCB, and well, it's a dipole PCB antenna. One going this way, and then another one that lays flat underneath, kind of like those two antennas are set up now, but this will be inside, and there'll be a fan on it, a little 5-volt fan. So yeah, pretty well centered up this way, and I got the ailerons made up, mounted, and set up. So we're getting really close to flying, but before we even range test it. I really want to get this gimbal situation figured out and nailed down. Then we'll range test it, double check all of the parameters and the fly-by-wire modes, everything, the fail-safes, ground station fail-safe. This one's definitely going to be going through very thoroughly before we fly it. So yeah, this is, I'm going to fly it like this and see how it does. I think it'll work just fine. It'll give you a better view. You know, if you put that on the bottom, then it's going to be sitting in front of that, which is going to obstruct its already limited view. You can put it behind it, but then that kind of defeats the purpose. I just thought that that was the best spot for it. I can show it to you actually. And there's the, you can see the thermal works great. I'll go ahead and move it around. And then we'll switch to the usually it takes a second. Wait, that's right, it's on stream too. Come on. What's going on here? There we go. So I mean that's a pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that view. I think it's going to work pretty good. And I'm probably going to end up leaving it there. I may make some molding or set it up to where this is all kind of sealed in, but yeah. One thing I learned on my previous airplane is once you get everything just the way you like it, always make sure to make your your HDMI connections like super permanent, and make sure all your solder joints are good, all your wiring is really tied down to everything. So yeah, here we go. Be flying soon.